Māori are the indigenous people of New Zealand, and traditionally Māori was a tribal society of small family-based units, whānau, organised into sub-tribes, hapu, which make up larger tribal groups, iwi. These social arrangements are still important constructs to describe the way in which Māori organise themselves. The Treaty of Waitangi holds an important place in New Zealand and is often referred to as our founding document, enabling Pākehā settlement whilst supposedly preserving the indigenous status of Māori. The treaty was signed on February 6, 1840 at Waitangi in the Bay of Islands by 43 Northland chiefs. The day before there had been a lot of discussion between the chiefs and Pākehā missionaries and British government officials. However, the discussions weren't long enough and people had different understandings about what the treaty meant. Over the next 8 months, the treaty was taken to more than 40 other places and signed by more than 400 Māori chiefs, including some women. The English and Māori versions of the treaty have 3 articles, but the Māori translation is very different from the English version. The result is that the English version and Māori version have different meanings and interpretations. The first article in both versions of the treaty is about sovereignty. The English version states that Māori give up sovereignty to the British Crown, which means Māori give all power to the Crown. But the Māori version uses the word kāwanatanga, which does not mean a transfer of power from Māori to the Crown. Kāwanatanga means the Crown could set up a government in New Zealand. The second article is mostly about the protection of property rights and tino rangatiratanga, which means chieftainship. The English version gives Māori control over lands, forests, fisheries and other properties, but the Māori version promises possession and protection of things such as language. The Māori version gives broader rights to Māori in relation to existing properties. The third article promises Māori the same rights as British citizens. Because both versions of the Treaty of Waitangi are signed, they are both legal documents. However, within a few years of signing, many of the rights guaranteed to Māori were ignored. Land confiscation, language, political power and economic control, as well as other rights guaranteed in the treaty, can be linked to the current social position of Māori, with the resulting poorer outcomes across nearly all social indicators, including health, than other citizens of New Zealand.